Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube video. Today we are going to download Android Studio for Java. This is how you can create Android mobile applications. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is go to google.com. Once here, type in Android Studio. Go ahead and select the first one. Once here, you'll see that it's for developers, Android Studio. You can click on download. Ladybug is the newest version at the moment of this recording. Make sure you click on agree and click on download. We will give this 2 minutes to download. Okay, so now that our download has finished, let's go ahead and double click and open this. It is a 1 gigabyte download, so it is kind of big. So do give it some time to update. I'll just double click here, open file, or I can click on the folder and see that we have Android Studio downloaded, and we can double click to open and begin the installation process. Okay, so it took about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes to open. If you see down here at the bottom, we have Android Studio. So let's go ahead and begin the installation process. Make sure you have Android virtual device selected. This is how you can run mobile apps inside Android Studio. Select your destination folder. Just go ahead and click on next, and this will go ahead and begin your download. And just so you know, this also downloads Java for you, which is great. So you don't need to download anything. All you need to do is just follow this video. So now that it's finished, we went ahead and launched our download. If you want to help Android Studio improve, this does help improve your apps directly. So I do recommend to send usage to Google Studio. Great. So it looks like our installation is complete. Once we are here, let's go ahead and click on Next. Here, make sure you select Standard for your Android Studio setup. This is everything that is being downloaded, your emulator to run mobile applications on your desktop without an Android app or device, which is convenient. It also allows you to use or test your mobile application on different Android devices, such as Google Pixel and other ones. So now we will go ahead and start the download process. We are almost finished. After this, all we need to do is open up our app. We will go ahead and give it a test and see if we can run a hello world on our application, meaning that we have successfully downloaded Android Studio and Java. So we will begin as soon as this download is complete. Go ahead and select yes. So it looks like it's finished. Let's go ahead and click on the blue button that is finished. And great, so it looks like it has successfully installed. So let's go ahead and create our first mobile application. Let's go ahead and click on new project. Here, make sure you click on empty views activity. Hit next. We can give our app a name. Let's go ahead and call it Hello World. You can put it in any storage location you want. Let's see, Android. I'll create a brand new directory called projects with the Z. And here we can create a new directory for this app called Hello World project and hit OK. Here we can host our Hello World app. The language, I prefer Java, and the API, you have available multiple APIs. The newer APIs are great. However, as you can see, you can only run your app on a certain amount of applications or a certain amount of devices. Apologies. Reason being is that not everybody has the latest and greatest cell phones. So if you do want to reach a wider audience, you can select API 28, reaching about 89.6% of all devices. And for this specific project, this is sufficient. So we will go ahead and use Pi. Instead of Kotlin, we are going to use Groovy for our build configuration language and click Finish. We are almost done. it is very simple to download this package. So if you do like the video, make sure you give it a like. So at the bottom, you can see that the project is still downloading as per blue chart. So we will give it some time to load. We will run our app using our emulator, and that should be the end of the video. Okay, so it looks like it's almost done. The first time it usually takes the most time to load. After that, your projects should open up quicker. So we can exit out of this, hit hide. So it looks like it's still setting up configurations. However, what we're going to do is go ahead and select the drop-down menu. Then after this, we are going to select Java, main activity. It looks like our download and opening of our project has been complete. So let's click on main activity here. Again, it's under app, Java, your package, and then main activity. This is where you have your code. If you click on res for resources, layout, you'll see main activity. Here is how your user interface looks like for your mobile app. So here currently we have hello world, but to test it, let's type hello YouTube. So as you can see, we've changed the wording to hello YouTube. And when you create new projects, you want to run them right away just to ensure that you have a baseline of an application that has 0 errors. So what we want to do is run our application on a custom device. So to do this, let's click on the hamburger logo on the top left. Next thing you want to do is go to Tools and Device Manager. Here, click on the plus sign for add a new device. Click on create virtual device. Now you can either choose a tablet, a TV, automotive, right? Whatever application you're building, we'll stick to phones. And you can select any phone you want. What I want to do is select a Google Pixel 9 Pro. So I will select that, make sure it's highlighted blue, and click on next. You can click on next here. You can give it a name. I will keep it Pixel 9 Pro API 35 and hit finish. Feel free to mess around with the APIs. And then so once your Pixel is done, so you can select it and click play, and this will run our mobile application to see if everything's working okay. But yes, so as I was saying, if you have different devices, you can try running your virtual device, right? Because it's not a real one, real device. It's virtual. It's on the computer. You can try running different APIs. So, for example, if I create a new device and I choose the Google 9 Pro again and hit next, I can select a different API, an older one like Oreo, which is old, and I'll have to download it. However, by doing so, I get to emulate a Pixel 9 running API 27. And if you don't know what to choose, I just suggest if you're implementing code and features that are brand new, like state of the art, you most likely will need to use the highest, if not the highest API. However, if you're building to be scalable, right, to have more users access your application, you can run your Google 9 Pro as API 27, which just means that it's an older version. So once that's done, you'll see it Oreo here, or whichever package you want. You can just hit select, hit next. So now this one's called Pixel 9 API 27, and we can hit finish. And now we can have a selection of 3 different virtual devices that we want to run our app in. This is the one we just created, 27, and this was the one from earlier, Pixel 9 Pro, API 35. So what you want to do now is go to running devices on the right side. And once the app loads after clicking play at the top where it says run app, you can click it again if you think that your app is stuck. And you'll see that the app play button is loading. And you have your emulator on the right. This is how it would look like if you had this mobile application currently, as it is with all your code, as it would on a mobile device. Okay, so we just hit play. It looks like it's running our code. It's trying to launch. It looks like the success was launched, and as you can see per screen, it does say hello YouTube, meaning that the app does work. So that is it. This is how you create your first mobile application, download Android Studio, download Java, and how you can begin coding. So that is it. Thank you for those who made it to the end of the video.